everyone, I'm Lulu, the RC chick, and I am so excited today to be talking about this awesome roll-off dump truck from Lesu. So this is going to be with our MAN TGS cabin. It's an 8x8 full metal chassis hydraulic roll-off dump truck. So let's get into it and check out all the details and features that you need to know about this one before you get it. Now let's get into the features and details of our cabin over here. So we do have this cabin. It's going to be the MAN TGS cabin, and it has great features such as this front bumper over here being made out of metal, and then the entire bumper is going to be a plastic bumper in this gray color with our headlights both on this side. You do have the MAN embedded right into the front, so you can see it looks so good and so real. And of course, this shiny part right on the top. It's going to be a red cabin with a black sun visor on the top, with these parts that are all knit together being full metal. And on the top, we do have a simulation sunroof, and you can add any lights that you need, whether you're warning lights over here or a bar light on the back, whatever works for you. Now let's take a look at the side. So right here we're on the left side of our roll-off dump truck. So you can see we do have all the fenders being full metal with a lot of decorations on the top. So the cut looks super clean and super awesome. In the rear we do have dual rear wheel axles over here, as well as a storage box that we have over here. So right here in our full metal box, we're housing two hydraulic valves as well as a light board. So let's take a look at how amazing these rims are. They look so clean. The metal looks absolutely amazing detail, both in the back. They look absolutely super cool. I absolutely love that. And we do have this metal part as well that's covering over our box over here, so nothing will ever fall out. And over here, of course, we do have another metal fender, but in the front, that's going to be a plastic fender since it's part of the cabin. And right over here, we're going to have our hydraulic oil pump. And of course, the tire, the rims on the front as well look so cool. I cannot get over it. And of course, for the cabin on the side over here, we do have this nice little step, which has Lesu on the inside, if you can see. So there's a lot of detail added on it, and this is going to be metal. Even though the cabin is plastic, we have a lot of metal parts all the way around it, as well as right here. This is held together by metal, and you can obviously fix it to wherever position you want. But the doors are not openable on this one, but you can open under the cabin to see the battery compartment and everything else. Now let's check out what's going on under the cabin here. So you're going to pull your full metal lever, and then just open that up. So this right here, the metal part, that's going to be your battery compartment part, and we're going to be using a 2S battery for this one that it comes with. And we have our 10-channel receiver right over here. So if you want to add lights for this one on the top, you're only going to be using like the left joystick only, because all the other channels are used up. So you're going to be having channel 4 open for the other lights. So while we're under the cabin, you can see right over here, that's going to be our soundboard. So that's a Lesu sound system that's on this one. This is an actual good sound system. And we have the volume control knob right over there that you can see. The speaker is going to be under in the back over here. So I'm going to turn on the sound system later for you guys to actually take a listen to it. Now let's take a look at this awesome bucket, which is the star of the show, of course, for our roll-off. So this paint is absolutely amazing. Look at that red. It is so clean. It looks really good. I love all the details on the sides as well. And of course, you can switch out the bucket. Now here's something cool. It is a roll-off truck, but when you try to lift it right now, the bucket is not gonna come off. But once you just lift it off a little bit, it is gonna come off. So there is a mechanism that holds it down in place, which is really, really cool. I'm glad that was totally thought out. Now over here in the back, we do have this part, the cover that opens up whenever you dump something out of it. So really nicely done, as well as some rollers for whenever you're rolling off the dumper bucket, of course. Now in the back, we do have our rear lights completely attached to the awesome metal fenders that I just cannot get over. And we do have some holes over here on the back, so you can add a rear tow hitch if you like, or anything, whatever you need. Now we're on the right side of our MAN TGS hydraulic roll-off dump truck. So over here, of course, we still have our full metal fenders. Now right over here, we're going to have our hydraulic oil tank. So you can add your hydraulic oil right over here in this part, and you can see how awesome the details are. And of course, we do have another metal part here, decorative part, to have that much more detail. And over here on the side, let's not forget, we do have our indicator lights and marker lights on the side. So it's both of them on two sides. There's not much of a light system on this one, but the best part is we can definitely upgrade it with more. So somebody did ask me about getting a light system upgraded, and we only have one more channel for that. So we would love to do it on this amazing truck. So right over here, we're going to be using our i6s radio that's been set up with this truck. And over here on the truck, we're going to be using this 2S battery with a T connector. So that's all you need. Now let's take a look at all the features during the operation of our 8x8 hydraulic roll-off dump truck. So over here, we're going to try out the lights. So that's going to be the headlights over here in the front. So you're going to get 3 clicks out of that to have them all turn on. And of course, once you leave it on like that, you do get all the indicator lights on that way. And then finally, the indicator lights. So when you turn your tires, it goes with it as well. Now we're going to listen to the sound system. So this is going to be the one for you. So just press it down. And of course the beep. And don't forget, we do have volume control under the cabin, so you can put it as high as you want or as low as you want. But let's keep the sound on right now. And then we can also check out the sound response to when you drive. I also want to show you guys. Now let's check out the rear lights in the back. And of course, I did turn off camera. Okay, trust me, I did with my hands. So anyway, so for the rear lights, you do have your reversing lights. You have to double press to reverse. And of course, we have your brake lights. And of course, reversing lights, brake lights, and of course, our indicator lights. Now let's check out the speed transmission on this one. It does come with 2-speed transmission and an option to be neutral. So right now we're in low speed. This is going to be it. Let's try that out. Even when you reverse, so that's our very low speed. That's as far as it goes for low speed. Now let's try it here on neutral. That's the middle position. It's not gonna go anywhere. And finally, high speed. Whoa, I need to use the brakes on that one. Whoa, so that's our high speed with our awesome working brakes. And now let's check out our hydraulic functions on this one. So that's going to be our hydraulic bucket over here. So this is going to be the switch to literally just lift it up. We do have dual hydraulic cylinders on it. Now look at the color of those nice copper colors. So that's as high as the dumper goes. So let's put it back down so that I can show you guys the actual full roll-off. So since we do have 2 hydraulic cylinders on this one, there's going to be another hydraulic cylinder that pushes the bucket out. So over here on the other side, we push it out first. And then lift it off. Won't you look at that? And of course, you can just drive away and leave it right there. So now I'm gonna try to pick it right back up. Am I gonna make it? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm really bad at this, guys. I'm really bad at this. So let's see. Come on, just a little bit. Ooh, I think we got it. Maybe. No, just a little bit. Ah! I don't think I've got it. Ooh, kinda. I did. I got it. All right, now before I lift it all the way, so let's take a look at what we have over here on the chassis. That's our hydraulic oil tank. We do have this mechanism over here. This is the part that holds your bucket down as it's been set on. So we do have all sorts of hydraulic lines running through. So over here in this part, we do have a hydraulic cylinder that pushes the entire bucket out. And of course, we do have the rollers that the bucket actually rolls off of. So everything moves very smoothly, actually. So right now the bucket is stuck in place on the dumper truck. So once I move it back, now you can actually lift it off. Because there's a simple mechanism that's in there that keeps everything together, and this is really heavy, guys. I just stopped lifting things because I always struggle. All right, now let's take a look at what's going on under our chassis over here. So we've got our front axles being with suspension, as well as this one. We do have two front steering axles, and of course we do have our two servos over here. This servo is going to be for the differential lock. You can actually see it move over there. And then this servo is going to be for steering. Careful not to turn on the sound in the process since it's on the same. Now over here we do have our hydraulic oil pump, and over here we have our transmission gearbox, and of course right over there we're going to have our brushless motor that runs this entire thing. So we can actually change the speed, and you can actually see that. So this is going to be the servo that changes your speed transmission. So over here, we do have a hydraulic cylinder and a valve block. Over here on the top, we have the hydraulic oil tank. So in the rear, we do have pivoting rear axles that make navigating through any weird terrain pretty easy. And of course, they are all live axles with single wheels over here and dual wheels in the rear for both of the axles. All right, everyone. Now that was our 8x8 chassis, full metal chassis from Lesu with the MAN TGS cabin, and it is a roll-off dump truck. So what do you guys think of this awesome truck with the color and all the features and all the things you can do with it? Would you love to take it as is or add some more thing to make it your own? So you guys, let me know if you'd love this one and contact me. I have all my contact information listed in the video, so you can contact me to get this for yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!